Hello everyone, welcome to Do Not Starve to Get Her. Ugh. And I'm going to do a bit of a let's play. This is probably the most oversaturated type of content on the internet, but fucking I've wanted to try one of these for a long while, just kind of sit down and have a nice conversation. So let's host a game. This is going to be single player, it's not going to be public because my internet is crap, as you all know. Alright, so we'll go madness, because why the hell not? And we're going to call this, fun. Yeah. Alright, fun? Yeah, let's go. I don't think we should call it that. We'll call it, let's play. Because that's what fucking everyone calls that stupid YouTube. Put it on local, so we have the internet still. Do survival, because we're epic. We obviously want to have the caves on, because who doesn't? And we're going to turn disease off, because fuck disease, yo. I think everyone just kind of universally agrees that we all hate disease in Do Not Starve together. Add the caves, turn the disease off. Everything else is fine. Mods. Now I am going to add a few mods, which may be sacrilege. I have a bunch of client mods as well. If you want to just like view these, then here they are. I'll try and make a list into the description or something at one point. We'll see. But for now, you can pause the video and read them. Server mods. Gem core. I'm not going to have that on. That's a cheaty. I'll have ghost speed up on because that's always useful. Global pause. Global positions. Crampersack drop rate because 1% is absurd. No thermal durability, which may be controversial, but I enjoy it. And I think we'll have the health bar on just for sanity, because usually this is on for a lot of servers and that. I don't think we'll have the top hat. Renewable graves is always useful. And I think we're good to go. Now that's left is starting. Let's go. And it will take a while to launch, because it usually does. Which is fine. It's fine. You know, we can wait. I'm here. This is going to be a long video. It's going to be like 15, hopefully 15 full minutes. It will take fucking ages to like actually upload on YouTube, but that is the price of doing anything. Hell, maybe this could be like an hour long. Maybe it's really fucking long. I have no idea. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I'm just kind of rambling and going to see how this will turn out, so we'll see. Here we are, we're in the game. I should put this pen down. I'm doing like this. I should not do that. Anyway, we will ignore everyone else and we'll go with the best character, Wilson. Normally I'd play, I don't know, like Wolfgang, Wendy, W, I don't know, anyone. I'm gonna go with Wilson. Not because I have a fancy skin. We'll turn all of the skins off for now, so everyone actually no, we'll keep our gloves on because we're extremely fancy. But let's go as Wilson. Because if you may notice, I am Wilson Gaming, the greatest of them all. So flowers are cool. The thing, well, this is Don't Starve. I'm not sure how you kind of just explain all this because there is a lot. I just punched a butterfly to death. So, you have three stats mainly. You have hunger, sanity, health. If you get to 0 health, you die and you become a ghost. And you know, if you're doing like Don't Starve like 1, your single player version, you just kind of die instantly, and that's the end of the entire game. You just perish. That's early spiders. As for hunger, if you get to 0 hunger, you start losing health. It starts going slightly down. And you start with full stats. Except if you're Wolfgang. If you're a Wolfgang, you start at like 200-ish hunger, I think? You don't start at full, because that would be a bit silly. As for sanity, if you get to 0 sanity, you don't lose health or hunger or anything, but bad things happen. So you need to keep your sanity nice and full. But luckily sanity it's not too bad, you know, it's one of the easier things to keep topped up and don't starve. I also have a mini-map enabled, and this HUD, it helps me just keep track of a lot of things. It's extremely helpful. Sorry if that annoys anyone who's not vanilla gaming. Just because I'm really used to a lot of this, to be honest. If I played with the vanilla HUD and without the mini-map, I'd be like doing this. I'd be pressing M constantly so I can like check I'm covering the map. With the mini-map, it's just really helpful because I can just kind of glance up there and I can see how much of the map I'm actually filling out. It's very helpful. Yeah, but those are the mods, I guess. As for Don't Starve, you need to just kind of survive stuff. You've got a crafting menu over here. Oh my god, one of these boys. I'll punch it to death. I will explain that later, hopefully. Oh, hang on. Punch. Hang on. One punch. One punch! That's how we do it. Punch. There we go. So, you have a crafting menu on this side. And you don't have every single crafting recipe because you need crafting stations. Which, the beginning one is the science machine. But down in Magic you have the Prestigiator, which I think you need a science machine for. So really you just need a science machine. But you don't need to focus on getting one right away, because on day 1 your main goal is to just get the 2 key crafting things in Don't Starve. Grass and twigs. These are both your like bread and butter. They're extremely important. And flint. Flint is also extreme. I have 2 flint. Alright, so you need to get as much of these as you can get. Once you have 2 flint and a few twigs, then you can craft a pickaxe. And it may seem logical to get an axe first, but take my word for it, you're going to want to get rocks, because you get gold. See, you have 2 kinds of rocks. This is extremely convenient. You have the big fat rocks, and you have these golden ones with the golden veins, and they're all kind of like oblong shaped, which is very convenient. Telling difference. And the big boys, see, these drop gold, and these ones drop niter. Thanks, Wilson. And you also get rocks, which are actually really useful. So you basically just want to grab as much of this. When it comes to the time of day, you have like daytime, dusk time, which is kind of the orangey, kind of darky, dusky colour, and then you have nighttime. Now, a big thing in Don't Starve is that the night can kill you. You kind of have like a grue, not like that kind of grue. I mean like the nightmare grue from that like game from the fucking 90s. I don't remember what it was called, but it exists. And I think that people usually do is they craft an axe, they chop some trees, and they get a campfire. You really don't need to do that. You can just make a torch. And I'll do for... I have a carrot torch? Cool. You really just want to make a normal torch, because it's very convenient, because you can just simply hold it, and it keeps you lit up, so that the grue monster doesn't just eat your face. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, this grue monster can't be that bad. He like takes like half your health. You have 150, it does like a shit ton of your health. It can kill you in 2 hits. It's not. Don't underestimate the night monster. The proper name for the night monster is Charlie, and that's to do with the lore, which I probably won't cover much because I'm an eggplant brain. Now there are different trees as well. There's evergreens, twiggy trees, and birch trees, which we'll probably see later on. Sometimes in a world you get twiggy trees, and you can hold space, by the way. Holding space lets you like do stuff. If you have like, I'm holding space, you just kind of pick up stuff automatically. It's super good. Watch these seeds. Twiggy trees, because sometimes I say triggy, I've said this before, triggy tweez, which is painful, and it's not correct whatsoever. And you also want to note, like, the stages of growth. So you have, like, this tree isn't full, this is not fully grown. This one is, because it has, like, the cool, like, the shape to it. This is a fully grown tree, and behind it are the evergreens. This evergreen is fully grown, this one's not fully grown, this one's just been planted, and they'll all drop different stuff. So now that it's night time, we can whip out our torch, and we'll be safe from the nightmare monster. Stuff you can do with the torch: set things on fire, so you can extinguish. Because while it's in your hand, it keeps getting used. You can see the percentage of it go down, and you kind of don't want it to be used. You want to conserve it. Oh shit. Let's just do this. And be careful not to set everything on fire, because trees will burn, everything will burn, your entire world will just go up in smoke. You really don't want that to happen, because... Oh god, I thought I left my torch. I thought I dropped it. Oh, that's convenient. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game. There's so much stuff to talk about. Let's chop this stuff down. Each world is randomly generated, so you could consider it being, you know, what's it? A roguelike. I guess you could call Don't Starve a roguelike if you really wanted to. A lot of things have RNG these days. So what else? I'm trying to think. Ah yeah, we can get logs, and I can show you the science machine. So a science machine needs 1 gold, 4 logs, and 4 rocks, which isn't that much. It's just a case of if you find rocks and stuff early on, which you sometimes can't. Sometimes they're really rare to find. So let's just plop it down here, because really you can do it anywhere. You know, a science machine is just kind of a temporary, let's craft some basic materials up. So fun fact, if you're stood here, you know, crafting new recipes, like, so if we go here, we can craft a backpack, and it's got like a little cool light bulb symbol, and when you craft it you get sanity, so there you go, got a nice little boost. And a backpack is basically the best thing ever, because you have 3 slots for your character: head, chest, hand. And I'm gonna craft some other things. I'm gonna craft a shovel, I'm gonna craft some rope, because with rope's really good, you can craft loads of stuff with rope. And I'm gonna craft a spear. I have all the base skins, because I have loads of skins, and I don't want them to be like mind-blowing for people. I feel we'll chop down this tree. Triggy twee. So yeah, shovels are incredibly useful, because once you chop down a tree, you get left behind with a stump. And you can equip the shovel. Bong. And just grab that. It's very useful. Now obviously, to cater your hunger, you just want to pick up food. And out and about in the world, you'll get different kinds of food. Now, I like to keep all of my food in my backpack, so that it's kind of like separate from my inventory. You get loads. You get seeds, and I have a mod which like shows me how much everything does. Seeds are, you just find them all over the place. They have a really long spoil time. You can just kind of stuff yourself with those. Butter is a really rare drop from butterflies, which you can punch them with. Butterfly wings are what you get when you kill a butterfly. They're like they're surprisingly good. They give you like 10 hunger and 8 health. They're really useful. I think we're done with the science machine for now. Let's check our map. M for map. And now this kind of gets down to like the stuff that I do personally. I really like exploring the world. Like, I really enjoy doing it. I like to spend the first like month, because you have like 20 days of autumn, and then winter hits in, and winter is a pain in the arse, because it's kind of the noob blocker, I guess, is a decent way to put it. You know, because you have to prepare for winter, and it's usually good to do it in the last 5 or so days, because or just whenever you can, really. It's nice to have it in mind when you're, you know, out and about and adventuring and stuff. And I'm going to be going for these gold rocks because Niter is, you know, he's not a geologist, he doesn't know what Niter is. We'll actually drop it.